it's Ashley and I'm back with some Wet n Wild product reviews, and these were actually sent to me by my friend Sherry Lynn here, who's a subscriber on the channel, and she sent me some of her favorite products and her recommendations were definitely spot on, so I'm excited to share them with you guys. So I'm actually going to start with the one that is like my holy grail now. I've fallen in love and I feel like we're married and we're going to be together forever, and this is the Wet n Wild Come Correct Celebrity Concealer. And this is smoking and awesome. She said it was a really great dupe for some of the higher end ones, and I definitely believe it. So she sent me both colors so I could test this out. This one was the lighter one, this is the medium. I'm going to swatch both of them so you can see what they look like really quick. So here are the two different shades that Sherry sent me. This one is the fair and this one is the medium one. And if you're like me and you definitely transition colors as the seasons change, like as I'm out in the sun more, I'm gonna get darker a little bit. So the medium will end up working a little bit better for me towards the summer. So this one, I do find the consistency is very thick on this one. It has a very kind of like medium to heavy coverage, and it is very buildable on this. If you want kind of just a medium coverage, you can apply just a little bit and spread it out really well, and you know, it doesn't look like you're wearing very much. But if you find that you have, you know, kind of heavier dark circles, then you can use it as a full heavy coverage one, and it just brightens you up. It doesn't matter what you have underneath. I've had some days where I look pretty sad and, you know, like have some, you know, dark spots under there, and I've put this on and it instantly makes me look awake and refreshed. So I am a huge fan of this, and I think you guys will love it too. As far as the spreadability on this works really well. A little bit goes a long way. Even though it's a small tube, you're only going to use, you know, just a tiny bit each time that you use it. And this is actually kind of a buildable coverage. So if you're having any, you know, spots particularly that you want a little bit heavier coverage, you can go over it once and then go over it again. And I would definitely recommend, just as a little tip, is to set it with some powder afterwards. A lot of times, you know, people don't want to do that because of the creasing, but I find that I have more creasing if I don't set it with powder. But if you want that kind of really flawless look, I do think it helps. As far as the creasing bit, I do have, you know, little creasing spots underneath my eyes that I normally get anyway, and I do find that the first time that I apply this, I usually apply it underneath and then I do my eye makeup, and then I have to go back out and I have to re-smudge it if I don't put powder there. So that's just a tip to keep in mind. You know, if you're having problems with it, set it so it stays. And the next one is the Wet n Wild Coverall, and this is the pressed powder. This one is in the lighter color. It's actually made particularly for if you have any aging spots, you know, where you get wrinkles and that type of thing, and you want to make sure that doesn't settle into your lines. So this one is actually, you know, quite nice. It comes with a pretty good size amount, and then also this little applicator sponge, and I actually find it's really easy to apply with the applicator sponge. You know, it's nice if you have other tools to apply it with too, but this does work in a pinch with the applicator sponge. And the texture is very smooth on this one. It has, you know, a very consistent color all the way through. You can go ahead and, you know, color match it to your skin, but if you're just looking for kind of like a translucent powder, the fair would probably work too. And I do think that it really works in those areas that you have problems with, you know, wrinkling. I haven't had any issues with it. I usually set it particularly in my T-zone just because that's where I get the oiliest, but overall I think this is a really great product, and I like the fact that it doesn't smell like scented to me. I don't see any particular scent in it, and plus it's a really great price point. So if you're looking for a good, you know, powder to try out, I'd definitely test this one. The next one is actually this Wet n Wild Fergie blush, and this is from the Center Stage collection in the color Brush with Destiny, and it's been one of my go-to blushes, especially this spring, and I can really see myself wearing it a lot this summer. So if you were looking for like a really pretty kind of healthy looking peach shade, I would definitely pick this one up. It's supposed to last 10 hours, and I've tested it particularly with my foundation, the Infallible one that I've tried from L'Oreal, the 24-hour foundation, and this one actually lasts longer on me than 10 hours. I've gotten, you know, 12, 14 hours on it. Do I want to wear makeup that long? No, but if you needed to, you could get away with it. So I feel like this one sets really well, and it's got a little bit of shimmer to it, but it's kind of like a healthy, pretty natural shimmer, and it doesn't feel overdone. When you wear it, it just looks, you know, radiant and healthy. So if you're looking for a great blush to try, I would definitely check out this one. I'm a huge fan of it, and it's been my go-to daily blush. And the last few products that I'm going to talk about is the Wet n Wild eyeshadow singles, and I'm sure you guys know about these. These are awesome. I think that these are kind of the basic go-to shadows that everybody should have in their makeup collection, and I'll tell you guys why. I'm actually going to show you the ones that I'm wearing today, and I'm wearing the Sugar, which is the really pretty light white one. There is Nutty, and Nutty is one of the most gorgeous colors ever. This is a really pretty metallic kind of brown, and it's gorgeous. And then also this Silver Shadow, which is Unchained. And then there's also Panther. Panther is the black one, and I use that one constantly. But these are super, super pigmented. I'm going to go ahead and swatch these for you so you can see what they look like. They are really gorgeous, and I find that for the $1 price point, you know, you put a primer with them, and they are perfect, and they last all day. So there's kind of the silvery shade there, and it's really, really pretty. If you blend it out, it just looks really natural and pretty. Nutty, I would say, is my go-to 100% favorite color from this collection. There's also this really pretty blue color that I really enjoy too, but Nutty is gorgeous. I think it's definitely a high-end dupe. I think there's a shade from Lorac particularly that I've tried that's very, very similar, and I think it's, you know, if you're looking for a good dupe, that would work as well. So here's the silver, the Nutty, and then the white one as well. So if you guys are looking for, you know, just a really great, you know, bargain eyeshadow, I would definitely pick these up. And there's a lot of ways that you can kind of like change them around and make them work differently for you. So, you know, I've been experimenting doing a lot of eyeshadow looks with them. And if you guys want to see more tutorials on how to use the eyeshadow singles, just let me know, and I'm willing to do, you know, film some more for you guys, and, you know, let's see how far we can make them stretch and how many looks we can get out of them, because I think it'd be really fun. So HauteLook.com was actually having a sale on their Royal eyeshadow collection, which is a set of 3 different eyeshadow palettes, but there's this particular one which is the Plum Velvet collection. It has this really, really pretty kind of brown shade, and this is Nutty right next to it. And while they're not exact dupes, I think they're very, very similar. And just to show you, this is the Lorac one in the Plum Velvet palette, and this is the Nutty one, and as you can see, they're both really, really, really pretty. So if you're looking for, you know, an eyeshadow that has a very good high-end kind of look, I would definitely pick this one up. So I hope you guys enjoyed my quick review of these Wet n Wild products, and thank you very much to Sherry Lynn for sending me these, and I found some new loves out of them, so I definitely appreciate it. Thank you so, so much. And if you guys like this video, please like and subscribe, and I will see you guys later. Bye.